This is my sorry Range Rover P38. Yes, folks, my Range Rover P38 is not looking well today, but we're going to try and get it going, so stay tuned. Stephen done a review on this probably a few months ago, and it actually was working pretty well then, but now, look at the height of it, it's well sagged. Right down on its bump stops. Flat battery. Yeah. And this is actually the really nice one. So it's got an upgraded sound system. It's all original. Nice radio, climate, suspension, and there's about 86,000 miles in this car, right? So let me just bring you up to date on where it's at, right? So I parked this up to basically like put in a shed and let it just be out of the elements, right? Now, the Eagle viewers amongst you will notice it's not in a shed now. I jump started it after about 8 months. It drove perfectly, drove it out of the shed, drove it down the road to get some petrol, and it stalled out. It ran out of petrol basically. And then I was like, okay, so I put some new petrol into it and it idles fine, but when you rev it, there was a misfire. So I was like, okay, 100%, there is something wrong. I was thinking like the ignition coil or something like that. So what I did was I replaced the ignition coil, and now it won't start. But it was a second-hand part, so maybe there was a problem with that coil. So I've actually got another ignition coil, like they're not expensive. And I got the cables as well to go to the spark plugs, and they're brand new spark plugs as well. I got the cables to go to the spark plugs. So I'm hoping today we will cure the misfire when you rev it, and everything's fine. I've also replaced, or I've had my mechanic replaced, both fuel filters, and as I said, all 6 spark plugs, and the MAF sensor because we're running a bit rich. So all that's been done. So that's where we're at. So I'm hoping when the ignition coil is replaced with this new one I've got, it will actually work. So let's get started. Do you have a 10 on your bit? I don't. It's damaged. There's something in it. This tool works even for it. Tool. No, look, it's so handy. Look at this thing for weird angles. I don't need it. Hold it. Okay, just loosen one up here. What is it loose? Huh? Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Don't lose the bolt. Don't lose the bolt. You'll lose the bolt. Right. Look. How handy is that? Oh, it's very handy. I'd love to see that tool trying to do a bit of. Yeah, but if it's an over tight, but if it's in a hard weak spot, it worked for me. Don't take this a minute. I think my tool would be handy there, Peter. It might, but yeah, I think it would, Peter. Can I show you? No. Give it off. Nearly off. See, you don't need to tighten it as tight as you do. You know that. You know that. Huh? You don't. It doesn't need to be as tight. There it is. So there's my 2 bolts. Off. So now what I do is this. Here. Off. Now these all are marked. There's one. See, 1. How confident are you at this repair, Peter? Very. 2. Let's see what this is like. Probably need to mark these again, David. Get a pen, Peter. Yeah, we'll get a pen. 3? Yeah, that's better. Hold that. Pen. Is this the standard Land Rover? Is the way of doing it? That's what it says in the book. It says in the book, exactly. 5. What's it called on there? Oh, I see. It's called the cables themselves. Right, that's one. So that's our one that we don't think is working right. This is another one. And goes in like this. Okay. Sometimes luck isn't what matters on this. So you can see this one is a clean looking one, but we don't know yet. You just put it in and I'll tighten it up here. Right? Good man. Wow. It won't work over here. It won't go far enough down. No, stop. It won't. I'm telling you. I know you could use that, but you won't be able to hold the thing. Right. Alright, let's look here. Number 4 first, I believe. 1. No, but I would start from the middle, but probably. 3. 3, yeah. That's probably not the right order now at all. Why, it looks like 3. Yeah, it is the right order, but I mean... No, that's it plugged in, Stephen. She's ready to go. Booster. Need the booster back. Well, turn this off. One second to get the booster. I can. Okay, give me that. Give me that. Sorry. Don't want to put dirt on. Right, do you want to try and start? Hold that booster. Whoa! Why would the fuses be gone? Just the fuse. What's the fuse does spark? I don't know. Well, Google that. But like, it's the only thing it can be like. How would I know? That's 19 or 19. They're relays. It's not them, I wouldn't think. But they do relay for starting. Yeah, it's turning over though. These are ones. Did you Google that? Checking Google it there. Which fuse is it? Let's check the power to the coil pack. How? What's the coil pack? The ECU power supply, fuse relay, and also connections to the crankshaft speed sensor. So the ECU power supply. What's that? So someone's just clear. It's hard to know what fault. Crankshaft sensor, same as my mirror. I don't understand why it doesn't start. Well, I'll try it again here, right? Fuses. Probably fine, isn't it? Oh. Yeah. And 37. There we go. Yeah. Anything else? What's the look? 37 looks like. They're the only engine looking ones on this. What's that? That should. There, yeah. We try it? Yep. No. I didn't think so. I can smell the petrol. Sometimes the fuel pump is working. Not running now. We'll have to try it again another day. If you've any idea, please let us know. And subscribe and enjoy. And hopefully we get it going. Yeah. Cheers. Bye bye.